Hi, welcome to Lavington Designs. I want to do just a really quick video to kind of show you how to use our website. Right here we have categories, and underneath each category is the pages that we have for that category. Down here at the bottom you have our monogram rules. You can click on that to find out how to choose your monogram. So monogramming is pretty easy. If all three letters are the same size like these two examples here, then you want to use first name, middle name, last name. If you're choosing a monogram style, like let's say number 6, 12, 13, where the middle letter is bigger, then it's always going to be first name, last name, middle name. And then ones like this, number 4 here, can be his and hers names. This one's a great one for first and last only. These ones can be first or last, whichever you want. So if you have any questions after reading this and you're still not sure what's the best type of monogram and you need some advice or help, please feel free to go ahead and use the Contact Us page, which is also right here underneath Monogramming Rules. And you can send me an email, let me know what it is that you need help with. You can also put your phone number in there if you'd like me to give you a call back and talk about your order. If you, let's say you have a rush order that you need for a wedding or something and you're not sure on the time frame if we're going to be able to do it, you can also send me an email message here to see if we can help you with that. We also have our About page, which just gives a little brief description of our company. We are a family-based business. Company policies, this goes over how our returns go. Of course, monogrammed items are non-returnable unless the mistake is made by Lavington Designs. So you do want to proofread all your monograms and spelling just to make sure it's correct. We also have our UPS shipping information here. Orders can take 7 to 15 days depending on the size of the order. The bigger the order, the closer to the 15 days, and the smaller the order, the closer to the 7 days. Okay. Let me see. We also have our blog here if you want to check out our blog and all of our social media contacts. So to get started, let's say you're having a wedding and you want to look for some bridal party gifts for your wedding party. You can just go to Monogrammed Wedding Items, choose Bridal Party Gifts here, and then let's see, find something you like here. Let's say you like the rope totes. So we're going to go ahead and choose the rope totes. And here it's going to give you the individual cost of the rope totes. We're going to have an additional info button here that will tell you the measurements, what it's made out of, and so forth. You can go ahead and close that. And then if you scroll down, we've got our fonts, our monograms and our fonts, and our thread colors. And then there's some pictures here of some of the colors so you can see what they look like. So let's say you want this bag here, the purple colored one. So then you're going to go back up to the top here. And let's find, so on the thread color, let's say you want purple to match the trim, but this purple doesn't look like that's really going to match. You can use the match to trim option, and that way I will find a purple that matches your trim the closest I can and use that. We're going to use a monogram. If we were going to use a font, you would just find out which font you like here. Let's say it would be Aaron, and you would write Aaron in the choices. But we're going to use a monogram, and we're going to go with number 13. So now to personalize our bags, we're going to go over here to quantity. You can choose one bag, or you can choose one package of 4, 6, 8, or 10, depending on how many you need. I'm going to go ahead and say we have 4 bridesmaids. And we're going to leave this at 1 because I have to have quantity on all the things. That's the way the website works. The people who designed the website. It has to be on there for everything, and it doesn't really work with this category too well. So just always leave that 1. Okay. Add to cart. And then since you picked 4 bags, you're going to want to go ahead and fill in the monograms for the first 4 bags. Okay, and I've done that. So then I'm going to scroll down to thread color, and remember we decided to do match to trim. All right, and then monogram style, we decided we'd like to number 13, so we're going to write that in there. We wanted the purple bag, which is the violet here. And then if there's any notes that you want to leave me, that's where you'd put them here. For this one, I'm going to say, please, wow, okay. Please send pictures of monograms for approval. And the reason I'm saying that is maybe you're not sure how all those monograms are going to look. Like, what does the L's look like in the circled monogram? You don't know. So I can type them all out in the font that you chose and send them to you so you can have a look at all of them before I put them on the bag, just to make sure that you're happy with how they look, okay? So now that you've done that, go ahead and add to cart, and then let's go check out our cart over here. So we have one package of quantity 4 bags. We can go into edit details, make sure we didn't make any mistakes. We got the monograms right. We got matched trim, number 13, violet, and our note. So we're good. And then you can go ahead and just go to the checkout. In the checkout, it's going to ask you for your email. This is so that I can send you confirmations of shipping and so forth. This is not joining any email list or anything like that. Once you add that, you continue. It'll walk you through shipping, additional information, payments, and then you can review your purchase, okay? It's very easy to use. Over here you have your subtotal and your shipping. We keep our shipping very low only because we want to keep things affordable for you, and even though it costs us a lot more to ship, we still have chose to keep our shipping as low as possible. And pretty much that's all there is to ordering from Lavington Designs. Now, if you needed it, let's say we go back to those bags here real quick. You wanted actually 5 of those bags, and as you saw in the quantities, you can order 1 or 4 or 6. There's no option for 5. Go ahead and order the 4 like we just did, and then go back and order 1 additional one. That way everything will still line up with the personalization questions in this column here, okay? And that's just the best way to do it on these items where I have put packages together. And the reason I chose to do packages together instead of just letting you choose what you want is because that way I could add in a discount for package quantity, which I have done on the bridal and the groomsmen gifts. And also so that when I add the little note thingy here, I can set it up for how many bags. So it works just perfect. So I mean, I don't want to keep going 12, 13, 14, you know, so forth. So it just works better this way. And if you have any questions on purchasing, please feel free to email us, and we will get back with you and help you out with that. All right, thank you, and we hope to help you out with your next monogrammed items.